Well, we are having a beautiful day in Northeast Mississippi. Clear blue sky. Sunny right now. 69 is our temperature with that dew point at 42. So it's not really humid. It feels very nice outside with a southeasterly wind coming out of the southeast, 10 miles an hour. Conditions are very nice. We're going to be warming up to just about average for this time of year. We usually hover around the 79 to 80 mark, with the majority of us hanging out around the 79. Eupora, Calhoun City, the more west you are, you're going to see more of those 80s. But Ackerman is a little bit cooler at 78. So we are, again, not really seeing that much activity. We do have this low pressure system over here that might give us some clouds later going into next week, but right now, this is kind of just an area of high pressure. We're not having much cloud cover, any rain at all. And even though we're having some winds out of the southeast, we're not seeing a lot of humidity either. And as we look towards the weekend, it's very nice. We're going into those 80s, so very much staying warm. But it's like the perfect weekend to go out and get some sun, go to the pool, you know. Make sure you put on that sunscreen though. Warm and comfortable for our Friday high, 82 degrees. Again, very sunny. Just a few clouds dotting around here and there. Saturday, 84 degrees. That's when it's time to get poolside. I mean, not even really any clouds in the sky. It's going to be very nice day on Saturday, and winds are going to pick up as we go into Sunday and into next week with our high temperatures in the mid 80s. And of course, that cloud cover is rolling in. Now, let's take a look at that humidity. We said earlier that things are fairly dry for this time of year. We kind of go off the scale a little bit in that beautiful zone for how muggy it's going to be. Friday, very much beautiful. Still staying in that beautiful zone for Saturday and Sunday. Not very sticky. Definitely not. It's going to be very wonderful. And it really never gets into a humid territory until next week, late next week, after we expect just a little bit of rain come Wednesday afternoon. But we are watching to see if there's any rainfall, which of course there's not. No rainfall. We're going to see our first chances of rainfall come this Wednesday. So we're staying very dry. We're not going to see any sort of precipitation. We're staying that dry, and that's unfortunately affecting our drought. We are seeing drought-like conditions pretty much entirely over Northeast Mississippi. Dry conditions over Lee County, Monroe County, even going into Chickasaw counties, and kind of going into Tennessee as well. The rest of us are staying in at least moderate, especially Oktibbeha, Noxubee, a little bit of Winston County, also staying in that moderate, Pontotoc kind of bordering between the two. Eupora and Calhoun City go into that more severe, and especially Coffeyville seeing more extreme, and this isn't within our area, but Tallahatchie County in those exceptional drought conditions. So very dry. We really need some of that rainfall. I'm stepping on a few cords here, but we really need some of that rainfall to break us out of this kind of system and hopefully cool us down a little bit, because I'm not really a fan of that heat, that extreme summer-like heat, where we go into the 80s as we reach Friday and the weekend. Very nice. Once again, perfect to get poolside, perfect to, if we had a beach, I'd say we go to it, but we don't have a beach. And then as we go into the week ahead, clouds build up. Temperatures are still staying in those mid 80s, though we are rising. We could potentially see some 90s as we head into next weekend, and a small bit of rain chances as we head into the latter portions of next week, starting at 20% on Wednesday, but things are slowly building as we go into next weekend, where we could see a little bit of rain to disrupt that drought.